So today is Pie Day. That means I got my new Beauty Pie shipment, and we're gonna go through everything that came in it and talk about all the good, fun stuff that arrived. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Skin Obsessed Mary. Thank you so much for joining today. Today is almost like Christmas. For those of you who know me and have seen my videos, I am a huge Beauty Pie fan. And Beauty Pie is a kind of a subscription service that gives you access to really, really good quality skincare, makeup, candles, fragrance, that kind of stuff at an incredibly reduced price. So today I have received my new shipment and I'm gonna open up the box and show you everything that's inside. Okay, let's get started. So about a month or so ago, I did a full review of Beauty Pie, sort of how it works, as well as the massive range of products that I'm using at the moment and have been using. I'm not gonna go into how it works because it's kind of complicated and I've already done that. So if you wanna see that, I will put the details in the description bar below and I will also put a link up here so you can just go and check it out. It gives a really good overview of the type of stuff that they offer and exactly how the plan works. So for me, I am on the 20 pounds a month plan. So that means for 20 pounds a month, I am allowed to spend the equivalent of 200 pounds. Okay, I'm not paying 200 pounds, but it's sort of the value of the product. So let's see what we have in here today. Okay, we are opening the box. It's Pie Day, yay! I love Pie Day because there's always such a good variety of things that I'm getting in here too. And the thing about Beauty Pie is they're always bringing so many new things in market every single month that there seems to never ever be an end to the things that are in my wish list that I then order for the next month. So this is what it looks like when it comes. Okay, half of the stuff is, can you see that? Excellent. So kind of all packaged beautifully and wrapped up and all that good stuff. So the first thing that they have sitting on the very top is a palette. So this is a tester of their FutureLipstick range. It has 9 different lipsticks in different shades. I think that 6 of these are matte and 3 of them are gloss. And so far I've purchased one. I've wanted to purchase a few others and I never quite know which ones to do. And I really don't know what colors. It's really hard to see when you're buying online what's really gonna work with your skin tone, what's gonna work with just how you feel. Like I'd love to do reds, but I'm a little scared of red. I'm not gonna lie to you. No reds in here, which is sort of a shame, but some good sort of neutral colors that I think will go with a lot of the stuff that I wear and sort of on the darker side, which I tend to gravitate towards. So this is fantastic. And I think that this whole thing is 9 colors plus the little brush that it comes with. I think I paid less than 6 pounds for that. Yay! So this is going to be a little fun we get to have. Okay, this is something that I get with every order. These are their they're double-sided organic cleansing and exfoliating cloths. There are 3 of them in the packet. These things are amazing. So one side of it is microfiber. So it has this sort of ridges on it, which is really good for your first cleanse. Everybody should be doing a double cleanse at the end of every day to get off the sunscreen that I know you're wearing and makeup and any other gook that you got on your face. So the first side, which is a little rougher, is fabulous for sort of gripping all of that stuff and getting it off. And once you go in for your second cleanse, it has a nice soft side, which is more like a muslin cloth. And I go in for a second cleanse, and that's where you really make sure everything is off and it helps to get off those dead skin cells. So these are brilliant. And to be honest, every single time I order now, I'm ordering a pack of 3. And I use at least one of them, sometimes 2 of them a day, sometimes in the morning as well. Although oftentimes just a muslin cloth will do for that. I cannot recommend these enough, and I think everybody should get them. And I think I paid about $6.75 for this maybe. So $6.75 a month to get 3 of these is just a no-brainer. Oh, I love them so much. Can't go wrong. Okay, what else do we have in here? Now I got 2 different products that come from their Superactive Capsules collection. So what these are little individual capsules of good stuff. They have quite a few things in the range, and right now this is the first one that I've reordered. I actually have one sitting over here. It's nearly empty, so I went ahead and jumped on this. So ceramides are brilliant. My skin loves them and I've been using them for years. And their sole function is to help maintain and repair your skin's barrier. And that's pretty much everything that keeps the moisture in. And as we get older and environmental stresses out there, it's harder and harder to maintain those level of moisture. And for me, I have found very recently that my skin is starting to change. I've always had relatively normal skin, and now I'm moving that segue. I'm 49 years old and I'm just moving into dry. And it's a pain because I just don't have and maintain the moisture levels that I always have. So I'm having to find certain ingredients that really help me keeping the moisture in my skin. And ceramides are one of the biggies. So I have loved ceramides and have used them for years. And the reason I'm so excited about this and about Beauty Pie is it's helped me move from one product to another. I have used one by Elizabeth Arden. These are also little capsules. They're called Advanced Ceramide Capsules, like a daily youth restoring serum. I've used these for about 5 or 6 years, but it is probably the one product in all of my skincare that I've repurchased the most. And I keep buying it over and over and over again. Well, it's empty now, and I decided to give the Beauty Pie a try, I guess about a month ago I bought it. And I'm so happy to say that instead of repurchasing this, I've actually repurchased this. This comes with 90 capsules, and I think it's about $100 a go. So I kind of said to myself at the time, I can justify 30 quid a month in order to keep the ceramides in, but I don't have to. Okay, so this little guy I think is somewhere in the region of 13 or 14 pounds. So it has 60 capsules. So if I'm using one in the evenings, which is when I tend to do it, this is gonna last me for 2 months, and I love it. So in addition to the ceramides, it has 2 different types of lipids in it. One is for really creating the moisture, which the ceramides then maintain, and the other is for protecting from environmental stresses. So there's so many good things in here that I think I'm just gonna end up purchasing this again and again and again. So yay! So I can refill that. I think I have 3 capsules left, so the timing was perfect. Now this was a new one for me. It's also in their Superactive Capsules collection, and it isn't something that I've tried before, ingredients wise. So this is called it's a tricky one. Resveratrol. I keep calling it Resveratrol. Anyway, Resveratrol. So Resveratrol is a very powerful antioxidant, which is great for all parts of our body, that comes from the red grapes. So people have always said a glass of wine a day does great things for your body. Well, this is actually the ingredient that they're talking about, and not just for skin, but for heart health. It helps against heart disease. It helps against diabetes. It's so many good things. Now, if I could drink enough Malbec to make this stuff do those jobs, I would be in a lot of trouble. So this has really become more popular in skincare in the past couple of years, and it has incredible powerful. It's that antioxidant that does just incredible stuff for us. So I'm trying this for the first time. This is a pure 3%. It also contains fruit oils like raspberry and pomegranate, which help to fight free radicals. In addition to that, it has a number of different peptides, and those again are all for anti-aging. So this is another powerhouse. So I'm really excited to give this a go. I'll report back, I'd say, in about a month or so once I've had a chance to really let it do its magic. So that is super exciting. Okay, the next thing in the goodie box is Japanfusion. It is their Bio-Ceramide Moisture Mask. So masks, I probably don't do as much of them as I would like to do. And historically, I think in the past year or so, I would do sheet masks. In fact, one of them I have. Oops. I'll get that in a second. Was also by Beauty Pie, and it was their hyaluronic sheet mask, part of the Uber Youth range. And I liked it, but I think I have decided that I'm moving away from sheet masks. I don't want to use them anymore. They're not biodegradable, they're not great for the environment, and not to say anything bad about Beauty Pie, but half the time you're getting them, you don't actually know what's in them. So I've decided that I'd rather move over to masks that you just apply yourself, you put on for 10, 20, 30 minutes, and then you rinse it off. So this is my first foray into this with Beauty Pie. So as it says in the name, it contains ceramides, and my skin loves them, so that for me was a no-brainer. It contains squalene, which is an emollient which locks in the moisture, and this also contains habara extract, which is for brightening, so it can help to combat some of those age spots that you might get from sun exposure. Okay, so this sounds great. Can't wait to give it a go. I'll be doing that tonight. I'll let you know how it goes. This is the first one, which is the Shine Up Lip Color Balm. So it's like a lip crayon. We can try this one on right now. Hopefully the color's good. I've been wanting to try this for a while. You can see how that looks. Nice and juicy. We're gonna give it a go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, super smooth. Super moisturizing. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Huh. I love it. What do you think? We'll see if any of those other colors work. Now, I think this comes in like 10 different shades, and I think some of them are matte and some of them are glossier, so you have your choice of what kind of finish you want. I think this cost $4.95. So I'm gonna be getting a few more of those for sure. Yeah, I like that. I think that's lovely. Woohoo, great. Okay, so the last thing in here, and I think this is probably the biggest surprise for me, and I mentioned this in my last Beauty Pie video, is their fragrance. This is a real humdinger when it comes to the amount of kind of money that I needed to use. So I saved up for 2 months. That's why I haven't actually gotten an order in 2 months because of this. So this is their Petals, Heltiotrope, and Ambrette fragrance. I love it. I struggle to find fragrances that I like. I'm just really picky, and there was sort of one that I used for years and years and years that I can't find anymore by Balenciaga. And I bought this little perfume set. Let's see, I have it over here actually. This little guy, maybe 2 orders ago. You can see this particular scent is missing because I put it in my handbag. And it gave me samples of 4, and I could not believe that there were actually 2 that I liked. And the first one was this. Look at how beautiful the packaging is. I don't know, can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. Oh, it's beautiful, minimalist. It's gonna look fabulous on my table. A huge amount of product. Oh, I can't explain it, guys. I'm not even gonna bother trying. It is perfect. What do they say? It's the perfect earthy floral frizzen fragrance, and frizzen just means excitement and thrill, and it kind of has that. And I think the thing that surprises me the most about it is the longevity. I don't know about you guys, but I put perfume on in the morning. I can't smell it 10 minutes later, and it certainly doesn't, I don't think it's active at all, 5 hours later. But this is different. I put this on sort of in the pulse points, and throughout the day, I'll just randomly get a whiff of it. I'm like, oh, it's actually thrilling. So they have described it well. It is gorgeous. I would strongly recommend trying their little sample set because they have a lot of different types of fragrance. And the other one that I love and that I'm going to buy the next time, which is what fell down a minute ago, I Love Love. That's what that one is. And I think that on my next order, I'm going to get the big one of this because I like having variety and different scents to use at different times. Now, this one is very dear when it comes to the amount of money that I'm using out of my allowance. So I'm allowed 200. This is 125. So it took me a few months. I didn't do an order so that I had 400 to spend, and within that 400, I was able to get all of this. I still had about 67 left over to use, and I think all of this cost me about 75 pounds. So all of this stuff for 75 pounds is phenomenal. So I am a lover of Beauty Pie. I will continue to buy Beauty Pie, and they keep coming out with such great stuff that there's always something new to try. So I'll let you know how I get on with the Resveratrol capsules. We already know how much I love the Superactive Ceramide capsules. I have a really good mask that I want to give a go, and this is just divine. So love, that scent is going to be on my next video. So if you want to go and check out and learn a bit more about sort of the variety of the type of products that they have, but more importantly, how the system works, go and check out my previous video. And if you want to see how I've incorporated some of them into my routine, I also have a full anti-aging morning and evening skincare routine, and I'll make sure that I put that link in down below too. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you'll subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I will see you next week. Thanks.